So I just watched this video about the recall effort to do Newsom. Everybody's worried about the Palisades. I'm sorry, but not everybody's a fucking movie star that gives a shit about other rich people. I really don't. I live right now in Thousand Oaks. That's bad enough. But I'll tell you one thing. When all the smoke clears and all the dust settles and everybody's getting their little insurance and everything, you know what's still going to be a bummer? Is homelessness in California. For one thing, half of the people out there, all those fentanyl folders on Front Street, blasted out their shit, they're paid crisis actors. All these fucking lunatics, and then you lump in regular criminals, lunatics, and of course they're homeless because no one wants to be around that kind of behavior. But then you've got a good portion of people that have they fit the profile for the socioeconomic demographic that they need to paint villain of the week. I thought this was supposed to be all handled back at the beginning of the pandemic, the most vulnerable. And yet, because they are the most vulnerable, you know, when I'm sleeping out on the streets at night in my truck with my wife, we're both disabled, elderly people. Do you know, I don't care about creepies and crawlies. I can deal with them. The ones that are the fucking biggest danger are the police. They are psychotic. They are liars. They display every possible ill trait of humanity. And they focus, and they're bullies. They like to, officer safety, 8 to respond to one fucking person or whatever, and they gotta handcuff you before they even tell you anything. The last time I got arrested, I didn't even find out what I was arrested for until I got to court 3 days later. So why is that occurring? Well, let me see. Not just the $27.6 billion that was directly handed to California in the last 4 years for homelessness, which none of it made it down to the streets, but also the $100 billion that we were up before he got in. So basically, this thief has stolen $127.6 billion or more, and it was for the most disadvantaged, destitute, poverty-stricken people there was that could use a hand. I'm a veteran, the disabled veteran.